Capricorn, you are the metal in the hands of the swordsmith, being heated, pounded, rolled, quenched, heated, pounded, rolled, quenched, heated, pounded, rolled, quenched, again and again, until the perfect sword with the perfect strength is formed. Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your tarot card reading for 2019. So let me say, dear Capricorn, if you are one of these people that wants, good news only and sweet gumdrop type forecasts, then this is not the forecast for you. My style is that I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'll give you the good with the bad, and I'm going to give you some options. I'm going to help you work through it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat the whole reading, okay? So this is one of those readings where there's some rough stuff that you're going to have to deal with in 2019. And guess what? I'm a Capricorn rising. So this reading is for me as well. So with that disclaimer, let's get on to the reading. All right, so let's start with the high points. Finances are looking relatively good. Let's look at the second house there with the Two of Cups. So this means in your earned income sector, you're feeling good about your earned income. You're feeling good about what you're worth. And I think you're feeling good about, being able to ask for what you're worth and that you're able to get what you're worth with that Two of Cups there. This also could be pointing to some business partnerships, perhaps. Because if you see over here at the 7th house with the Ace of Rods there on the far right corner with the North Node there, that means relationships are going to play heavy into the year for Capricorn. So that's whether that's business partnerships, romantic partnerships, married partnerships, just any kind of relationship partnership stuff is going to play heavy there. And we've got the Ace of Rods there. So that's why I'm saying there could be some business partnerships there. At the 10th house, way up at the top with the Ace of Cups, once again, it's like we get this idea of this good feeling around finances and work, and like maybe even a little bit of a renewal. And then, like I said, maybe even a partnership coming in. On the 6th house, which is kind of like your day-to-day work or your daily routine, and it's also your health, there is the Tower card. So that means there's going to be some shakeup in the day-to-day routine. And I think it's part of this can be because, Capricorn, you're kind of stepping into this new health and wealth regime for yourself. So, when you do that, like certain things have to go and then to allow the new things in. So with the Tower card there, that's saying there's going to be some house cleaning with your day-to-day habits and associations and health and how you, just how you get up, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, go to work, earn, do what you need to do, wash the floors, sweep the floors, all that kind of like day-to-day drudgery kind of stuff, if you will. There's big changes on the horizon there. And as always, we have the choice to be able to clear out stuff that we already know needs to be cleared out before it gets cleared out for us. Now, Capricorn, let's go ahead and deal with the elephant in the room, which is the Devil card in the 1st house at the far left of this reading with the South Node, Pluto, and Saturn. Now, unlike those lucky bastards, the Sagittarius, who have Jupiter in their own sign in the 1st house, we the Capricorns have Saturn and Pluto in our 1st house with the South Node. So this intense pressure, this intense burning pressure that has been on us for several years now, with Pluto entering Capricorn in 2008, Saturn entering Capricorn last year, and now we have the South Node here. We're under this pressure to highly refine ourselves, dump the junk, dump the crap, grow up, be strong, do the work, and become the Capricorns that we know we can be. So, along with this hard work, some of the other hard work that I see coming up in this reading, and that, that first house stuff can be so general. It can be like your body and your health, or it could be how you present yourself to the world, or who you think you are. And I mean, it's all encompassing. But along with that, we have the Nine of Swords there at the bottom in the fourth house. And we have Uranus moving out of that fourth house and into the fifth house in March of 2019. But that ninth house has a lot of times I see that Nine of Swords, and since it is in the fourth house of home and family and emotional foundation, a lot of times this deals with stuff we get from our family. It's like stuff that gets passed down like through generations without even, and it's just like subconscious programming that we pick up, and we don't even know that this is like family stuff that could go back generations. So for example, it can be things like, we're the Smiths, and the Smiths aren't lawyers. No, Smiths aren't lawyers, because lawyers are terrible, horrible people, and they just are ambulance chasers, and they take advantage of people. The Smiths we're all nurses and doctors, because that's what the Smiths do. That's an example. So when you try to, go against the grain of that, it's really difficult, because it's not only is it like embedded in you subconsciously, but it has a string that goes back generations that makes it very strong. So Uranus is leaving this sector. So my hope is that by the time it goes into Taurus in March, like this final work of being able to work through that, all of this subconscious strings that tie you to stuff that's not even yours will be broken. Kind of along that line, in the center of the reading is the Goblin card from Colette Baron's Colette Baron Reid's Enchanted Map Oracle. So the goblins, so that's like your demons. That's like your demons that chase you, which could very much be related to this Nine of Swords card and to this Devil card that's in the first house. And that Devil card saying, I can't because, I can't because, I can't because. And so, we've got all that mishmash going around. And then I think what also feeds into it is this 11th house with the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, we're kind of selling our, and I keep saying we because I'm a Capricorn rising, but Capricorns are kind of selling themselves short of the dream, because it's like, I can't because, and I can't because the Smiths don't do that. And, and then it's like, and, I don't have the resources to pull off my dream. I can't make that happen. So that's the work ahead in 2019 for Capricorns. The cards I have not touched on yet is we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the third house with Neptune there. So, like I said, I think that a lot of this inner work needs to be completed before it can be communicated to the rest of the world at large. Like, the transformation is not complete, so there's really nothing to say at this point. We've got the Four of Cups in the 8th house, and we have the Three of Pentacles in the 9th house. So the Three of Pentacles in the 9th house is, that's saying work on your vision. Like, despite all of this that's kind of like dragging you down, do the work and work on your vision. Where is it you want to go? How do you want to get there? And what kind of worldview do you need in order to make that happen? So it's not really necessarily you doing the work, but it's you working on the worldview that's going to support you to get to that place. And then with the Four of Cups, I think it's like you can just kind of take a break from this 8th house stuff, which is playing into that money thing. So like I said, the money part is looking up. So as far as like other people's money and attachments to other people's money and people needing you to support them with money and like all that kind of stuff, I think you can take a little break from that in 2019, Capricorn. And if you've been paying off debt or anything like that, it's like you can ease up because you know what I mean, because you put so much attention to it for the last 18 months or so. You can ease up a little bit. So I think the final word for you, Capricorn, here is to do the work on yourself and do the work on your vision. And I forgot to mention, with Jupiter in the 12th house with the Page of Wands there, that's another give some attention to the vision, work out the vision, let the vision expand. And by the time we get into 2021, the transformation of the world and of ourselves as Capricorns will be complete. So good luck, Capricorn. If you'd like to order your own personalized reading using your own unique astrology chart plus a tarot card spread, click the link in the description. I'd love to see what your 2019 holds for you.